On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning need a shootout, but get 2 points in Dallas to start their 3-game road trip. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Friday, March 21st, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning began their final road trip to the Western Conference starting in Dallas Thursday night, and they would strike early.
Lightning counter 3-2. Hagel across the one, Kucherov, high slot. Left circle, Cirelli in front. Hagel! Score! What a beautiful passing play! Kucherov to Cirelli to Hagel. The Lightning convert on the odd man rush. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay.
For Hagel, it's his 32nd goal of the season. That is the most goals in NHL history without scoring a power play goal. But he does have 3 shorthanded goals on the season. The score would be 1-0 after one. In the second, the Bolts would strike again.
Hagel busting after it. Brandon Hagel on the right wing. Look at a knife in front. Shoots, save, made, rebound. Cirelli, score! Cirelli! Cirelli started the play with a great outlet. He chipped it into open space. Hagel won the race, grabbed the puck, had an in-alone chance to Smith the save, and the rebound was right there. Cirelli puts it in. It's 2-0 Lightning.
For Cirelli, it's his 23rd goal of the season, and the Bolts were up 2-0. But on the next shift, Oliver Beck tipped one past Andrei Vasilevskiy, and it was 2-1. Then 6 minutes later, Mason Marchment scored on a power play, and the game was tied at 2. That would be the score at the end of regulation and at the end of overtime, so it went to a shootout. Now, the shootout was tied 2-2 after 3 rounds. In the 4th round, Dallas missed, and it was Gage Goncalves' turn.
Angling in front. Goncalves holds. Shoots. Score! The Lightning win it! They win the shootout 3-2. They win the game 3-2.
Gage talked about the goal.
Tapped me on the back, and he said, go end it, kid. So, yeah, I'm happy it went in, and happy we started this road trip off right.
So the Lightning get 2 points with a 3-2 shootout win in Dallas. Head coach John Cooper on the game.
Here's my cliche of the night, stuck with it, and they got rewarded in the end. But it can be tough that, you get the chances we had, and they're not going in the net. It's kind of straight from your game. But they stayed the course and thought deserved the 2 points they got tonight.
Anthony Cirelli says it was a tough game.
Yeah, it was intense. 2 really good teams going at it. Tight checking. Felt like no one really wanted to make that mistake that, cost them a goal. So, he said it right. It felt like a playoff atmosphere out there. Victor
Hedman on how they felt after leaving the second period tied.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of frustration. I think we liked the way we were playing, and like I said, it was they got their first one on the tip, and then late on the power play, and then they got another power play where we did a good job of killing that off, and we got some momentum from that. So was not a whole lot of frustration on the bench and in that locker room. So we just wanted to go out there and have a good third, and I think we did a great job, and we carried the play for most of the night. It felt like
Ryan McDonough took a puck to the face in the closing moments of regulation. He left the game. No update on his condition. Congrats to Emil Lilleberg, who played in his 100th NHL game. Andrei Vasilevskiy stopped 22 of the 24 shots he faced. He improved to 33-18-3 this year. His 1,361 saves are the most in the NHL. His 33 wins are second most. The Bolts have the day off today in Salt Lake City, where they will take on the Utah Hockey Club tomorrow afternoon. Puck drop is scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern. Our radio pregame coverage will begin at 4:30 on 102.5 The Bone in the Lightning mobile app. The game will air on FanDuel Sports Network, or you can join your fellow Bolts fans at a watch party presented by Corona. We're at the patio on South McDill starting at 4 p.m. with Thunderbug, Blue Crew, autograph prizes, and more. For information, go to tampabaylightning.com/watchparties. Dave Mishkin and Greg Linnelli will recap this 3-2 shootout win over the Stars on Lightning Power Lunch today at noon Eastern. Listen live in the Lightning mobile app. You can watch the live stream on Facebook, X, and the new Lightning Audio Network YouTube channel. And if you miss it all, you can download the audio in your favorite podcast app and listen on demand. Happy 40th birthday to former Lightning player Ryan Callahan, who was with the Bolts from 2013 to 2019. He scored 54 goals and had 78 assists over those 6 seasons, including one on his birthday.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2019.
JT Miller at the right point. Left point Hedman. Sanderson, score! Callahan! Happy birthday! And it's 4-3 Lightning!
That was the game-winning goal from Ryan Callahan in a 6-3 win over the Hurricanes. The win was head coach John Cooper's 300th career win. It also was their 58th win of the season. They became just the 6th team in history to reach that mark and the 10th team to reach 120 points. The Syracuse Crunch return to action tonight at Lehigh Valley. Syracuse is riding a season-long 4-game win streak. They're currently in 4th place in the North Division with 14 games to play. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Friday, March 21st, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.